first guest tonight is the Emmy and Peabody winning host of Last Week Tonight, which airs Sunday nights on HBO and streams on HBO Max. Please welcome back to the show our good friend John Oliver. It's very nice to have you back.
Thank you, Wally. Hello.
Yeah.
Please sit, Wally.
Oh, yes, thank you. Wally, we can't have Wally standing during the interviews.
I've just realised, I think Wally spoke there. Does that mean you have to pay him?
No.
Oh, good.
If Wally wants to talk on his own, we don't have to pay him.
Okay, that's great.
If we write him a line to say,
Okay,
then we have
great.
to pay him. Yeah.
Wally, please say hi.
No.
Does that count?
No, it has to be written. It has to be written.
Right.
We were supposed to see each other last night.
Yes.
We do a monthly residency at the Beacon.
Yep.
We had one in January. Blizzard canceled.
Yes.
Rescheduled it for last night.
Yep.
Blizzard.
Cancelled.
Yeah.
We've rescheduled it for March 8th.
Look out.
I wouldn't even bother turning up. I don't know what's going to happen. It'll be a locust swarm of some kind, but all I know is that gig ain't happening.
No.
Yeah, you can bet on it, I imagine, on whatever Polymarket we're going to take all your money thing is.
Yeah.
There's no way that gig on March 8th is happening. This is the opposite of trying to sell a gig. Don't bother coming. It's not going to happen. We're supposed to be doing March 8th. I'm lying to your face. See you then. No. Yeah.
Congrats, season 13. You've done 2 episodes of your new season. Fantastic.
Yeah, two we did.
Yeah. And as always, just so cheerful.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You know, we just want to be a mirror to the pile of that is the world right now. Look at yourself.
Yeah.
Look.
Yeah. But it's incredible. And I want to congratulate you of your many accomplishments.
Oh, yeah? I don't like the way you're saying any of those words.
Yeah. Well, we appeared on stage, not doing
did.
stand-up together, but we did an episode of Taskmaster.
Yes.
Here
That's
in New
right.
York City.
Live Taskmaster. There we are.
Live Taskmaster.
Yes. People love it.
Here we were actually we were competing against each other. I was blowing a feather off the table.
You're blowing the out of that feather.
Yeah, thank you. While we're talking about words we don't care for, you won. It was you, me, and 3 people from the audience.
Yes.
And you won.
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
That was a rabid audience.
That was one of the most loving. Would you call it a loving audience?
I would say, loving sounds kind of warm, friendly, and safe. This was loving like a cult is loving.
Yeah.
Like you love it too much. What are you willing to do for the people you love so much?
Yeah.
That is, those guys could. It felt to me like kind of Waco before the feds turned up.
Yeah.
Like David Koresh's best day. That's what it seems like. They have a weird amount of power in this country, the 2 guys who run that show.
Yeah, Greg and Alex.
They could do some damage.
They also remarked, obviously they've done this in the UK forever, that US audiences are a fair bit more rabid than their UK counterparts.
Yeah, because it's just naturally, it's much friendlier here. So, like, it's a much friendlier, appreciative. People like something, they want to show you how much they like it. But that is, I've been here for 20 years. I still can't get used to kind of people responding like that when you walk out.
Yeah.
So exactly, that, I don't like it. I don't care for it.
When did you first recognize it, like, as a young stand-up in New
Yeah,
York?
because I think the thing that's odd for British comedians is you see American comedians' specials and they walk out and then they walk, like, away from the microphone just to kind of bask in everyone's adulation and then walk back the other side just waving to people, the non-stop noise. In England, you know you have a finite amount of time to get to that microphone. Because even the biggest stand-up in England knows you've got people sitting there going, you haven't done anything yet. This applause feels unearned. Let's see if I still like you at the end of this. Yeah.
Did you watch the Olympics? Do you care?
I do actually like it. I don't understand what I'm watching, but I love the curling.
Yeah.
I love the curling because, and I know that this is not a nice thing to say, because everyone who plays a sport is very important to them. It seems so low stakes to me.
Yeah.
It just feels like a hobby rather than a competitive sport. So I like the early rounds of it where they're just sending it down. You just hear the shh, 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 shh. You hear someone yelling in Norwegian. And it feels so calming. I used to watch it for hours at night.
Yeah.
It's like having a white noise machine. Shh, 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 shh. Olaf, what? Bosh! Bosh! As it got more tense later on, I enjoyed it less once that Canadian guy started poking.
Yeah, that was no fun.
That was no fun.
When a Swedish guy and a Canadian guy fight, you're like, now it's really, there's
Now
nothing
he's
to hold
kicking
on to.
And he kind of seemed to like lean into the bad guy. He was happy to turn heel.
Yeah.
Like all the stuff you hear about Canadians, he's going, I'll poke a stone. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? I'll send it on its way. I was just reading before it came out. The CEO of the Canadian Olympic Committee said, yeah, I don't think he cheated. It's like if LeBron James takes 4 steps. Like, that's cheating! That's cheating, you Canadian. And so I went from basically loving it, relaxing it, listening to the Norwegians, to screaming at a Canadian I don't fundamentally care about.
Yeah.
So yeah, I love it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Sounds like it.
Was it fun?
It was fun to be there.
Yeah.
I really loved it. I mean, I'm glad I wasn't at curling. I think curling is probably better on television.
Yeah, because you want it mic'd up. You want the sound.
Yeah, I think like otherwise it's it looks like maybe you got there late and they're just like cleaning up. You're like, oh, we missed it. It's like, no, that's it.
No, that's Olaf spilt his Sprite. Shh, shh. Olaf, no. Shh, shh, shh.
I will say that the throw, and again, I know that like curling fanatics right now hate what we're doing.
Of course.
But like the person who throws the rock, like what a job. You just get to throw it and then you got your broom guys. You're like, fix it.
That's right. Oh, that was a bad one.
Fix it.
You're right. It's like in golf if they were like industrial fans. Oh, okay. I'll push it towards the hole. That said, I love it. I like it more than any of the other stuff, which I would argue are higher skills.
Yeah. I think it'd be pretty, well, no, you know what? I feel like the professional curlers.
Yeah, sure. You're saying that. I would love to get the professional curling community to turn on you.
Yeah. I mean, let me establish, lest you think, I don't know. I know they could beat the living. I'm not like saying like I'm stronger or tougher than them.
I don't want you to be killed. Let me say that
Yeah.
first. If you are to be killed, I want there to be a stone next to your head. And just someone who tried to brush the blood up.
Do you think if they kill you with a stone, it also moves that slowly? And you're like, ah. And there's 2 other guys go. And as you try to run away, they're like, left. All right, I got a lot more to ask John right after this.